Welcome, my name is Joan Parcewski and I am a realtor, a senior real estate specialist, and a certified senior housing professional with Lair Realty Partners, serving clients in both Mass and New Hampshire. I hope you had the opportunity to view my first video where I talk more about who I am and more about my real estate business. This video is focused much more on the senior market. That typically not only means the senior themselves, but also many times one generation, perhaps two generations of family. And you may ask why? Think about the fact that the senior has probably brought their family up in that home and very conceivably could be bringing up their grandchild as well, or grandchildren, because their son or daughter may be at work. So there is a lot of emotion at play. And think about what you would do if you were going to be leaving a home you had known for many, many years. It's not unusual for children not to know or understand their parents' finances, legal documents, or anything else that they may have put in place, or may not have put in place for that matter. I know because I went through this with my parents, and they were living out of state besides, which only complicated matters because then we were dealing with two states' laws. That may be more the norm lately than the exception because so many people are mobile these days. I promised myself from that experience to help others through the same process, one that can be very strenuous, exhausting, and very emotional for everyone. That is the very reason why I give all of my senior clients and their families a pledge. Yes, a pledge, and this is how it reads. First, I recognize that a move can be both physically and emotionally draining for seniors and agree to act proactively to help simplify the process and mitigate uncertainty. Second, I understand that helping an elderly client transition from one living situation to another involves the assistance of many entities. I have, and I will continue, to develop a resource team of trusted professionals who can be relied upon for every aspect of preparing the home for sale and negotiating the financial and legal landscape. Ultimately, the senior client and his or her family member would make their own final choice of the professional to use for their purposes. Third, I embrace both the transactional and the relational aspects involved in helping a senior client to transition to a new living situation. And fourth, I commit to treating every senior as a unique individual and to not be guided by assumptions and stereotypes. So I ask you, would any other real estate professional give you a pledge? I doubt it. My senior clients are very special to me. I believe it goes back to when, in my early childhood, I would spend several weeks with my grandparents, helping them with a variety of chores. And as I got older, I realized that they truly did need me, and I was there to help them. And as my parents aged, I understood those signs and knew when they needed my help as well. So I use a 5-part process when helping my senior families and their clients. And it starts with creating a plan that fits your lifestyle and your individual current and future needs. And this can mean many things. For senior clients moving into senior housing, the timing of the sale of the home is very important. For those who may be moving back to their home country far, far away, selling now is most important. Every client situation is different. Second, communicating with family members and friends. As a senior, you have many, many people who've become part of your life, and that includes extended family and friends. And keeping them in this loop will help you with your future transition. Sometimes a move can be even more emotional for adult children and extended family than for the senior themselves. It's not uncommon at all. Thirdly, surround yourself with highly qualified professionals. Besides myself as your realtor, this could mean an estate liquidator, a senior mover, a senior living community person, an elder law attorney, and even an elder financial services professional. All because these professionals are experienced in working with seniors in their special situations. Fourthly, dealing with the house full of possessions. Sorting through all the belongings and possessions that you accumulate over a lifetime. I can still remember this part with my parents as we relived my entire childhood going through piece by piece of all of these belongings and possessions that they had collected. So focus on what you need and what you want to take with you. Always remembering you can't take everything. Let the professionals do the rest. Celebrate your lifestyle. Throughout the process, express how you feel. You're going to have good days and you're going to have not so good days. But communicate that, because that helps the rest of us, help you through this transition and making it easier for you to get to where you need to be. I love to keep in touch with my senior clients long after we have worked together. It's all about relationships. One of my clients lives a few towns away from where she originally had lived. But we get together periodically, her and her daughter and I, and we talk about a lot of things in her past. And I discovered that she is much happier in her new location. I have another client who lives in France. Moving back to his home country was difficult, but he had to because his wife wanted to go back there. He had been here for well over 40 years, had built a life here, had lots of friends here, had become an American citizen for that matter. But we still keep in touch by email and periodically talk by phone and by Skype. And he's always glad to hear my voice because he knows we can start talking about his adopted country and all the great things that he can remember from back here in America. The senior market is truly a diverse market, one that needs special training and expertise in order to truly fulfill the needs of the senior client and their family. Thanks for watching my video. And remember, Joan Parcewski, Senior Real Estate Specialist and Certified Senior Housing Professional, always ready to help you and your family. Give me a call anytime at 978-376-3978 and let's start this journey together.